Hello guys, my name is TimGot, and today I will be showing you guys a replay from a subscriber, and this replay is from GIGA-BYTE. He's playing with his Object 430. It's a tier 10 Russian medium tank, and it's not one of the best Russian medium tanks out there. You have the Object 140, the T-62A, the Object 430, and the Object 907, all tanks that have pretty much the same kind of gun, the same kind of playstyle to it. And this one is probably one of the ones that I don't really enjoy whatsoever because of the gun. The accuracy kind of sucks. Like, the gun itself it's not a bad gun, let's say it like that. It's a good gun, but from a range, it doesn't really work that well. So, GIGA-BYTE here goes to the best position possible, and that's the middle. The middle on this map is really OP for pretty much every tank out there. If there is no Artie, thank God there is no Artie. He just killed the only Artie that was in this matchup. If there's no Artie on this map, you can do a lot because you can snipe from this position, you can snipe up the hill here, you can snipe down this way where people are pushing, and yeah, it's a really powerful position where there is no Artie in the enemy team. And GIGA-BYTE will be showing you why I always go down here. So, right now the game is not really developing too fast, but then again, what a surprise, it's Prokhorovka or Fiery Assailant, whatever you want to call this map. Not the best map out there, really boring map in my opinion at least. I don't like playing it on this map at all. It's just one of those campy map where nothing really happens. It's just all about sniping, and then just hoping somebody will push like a retard in and die, and that's kind of it. And that's the reason why I don't really enjoy this map. So, the two mouses, I think it's a mouse of platoons. Yeah, look at that. The two mouses are actually pushing down the 1-2 line, and that's probably the worst thing you can do in a mouse. But then again, Prokhorovka with mouses is not really fun to play either, but pushing in down the 1-2 line is the worst idea you can do. The 1-2 line is pretty much made only for TDs and accurate heavy tanks. So if you would have a mouse on this matchup, I would probably go with the mouse down here and just kind of snipe down there, because that's pretty much like the only way you can go with the mouse. Because if you go down the mouse, down the 1-2 line, you will get shot to shit from players that are actually down in the 5-6 line. So, the mouses right now are not having a good time, as you can see. This is why the reason you don't want to go down this way. And look at this DPM. The DPM on this tank is crazy. The DPM is really good. Like, the only thing that this tank is really good at is DPM, in my opinion. The rest is like all okay to meh. And yeah, if GIGA-BYTE is actually using fence on his tank, he would have around 5.40 seconds real time. But if he's not using ventilation, then he has around 5.25 seconds real time. Meaning, it doesn't really matter. The DPM is pretty much cray. Like, I have the same kind of DPM on my Object 907, and believe me, when you can make this gun shoot 24/7. You will have an amazing game just like this one. Look at this. Already at 5k damage just because the mouse is pushed in on the wrong part. And look at that. Pretty much their whole team is pushing in the wrong part. Okay, and like the other thing, if you do push the 1-2 line with all of your heavy tanks, then you gotta push it. You cannot just randomly stop and start sniping like this VK or that IS-8 is doing. You cannot afford that. If you want to push down the 1-2 line with heavy tanks, you gotta really go for it and pretty much focus out targets. That's the best way of doing it. You cannot just push in, then just change your mind and go start falling back. If you do that, then you're gonna lose a game, like that M103 is doing. He's falling back right now. Like, no, you don't do that. Now there's an IS-4 pushing by himself completely. M103 shot GIGA-BYTE here and killed his loader. First shot from the game. No, second shot actually from the game. And GIGA-BYTE was like, yeah, you shoot me. Okay, it's my turn to rape you and just completely focus you out. This M103 did not see that one coming. He's getting behind his back here. And this M103 is not really playing too well against him. He gets a lucky pen, a really lucky pen. I'm surprised he actually penned his turret there. It should have been a bounce, but GIGA-BYTE was not that lucky there, so M103 is pretty much dead here. 2 more shots and he's out of the game. And yeah, there you go. Now GIGA-BYTE is playing correctly against this M103. He's going backwards and forwards, meaning the M103 cannot pre-aim on the position where he's going to go and be in. Waffle Tractor of Panzer IV aiming for him as well, but he was too late, so he got killed as well by Jacafia. 4 kills so far, 8,000 damage. That's a lot of damage, and really, really an awesome game. 4 targets left: VK, M103, ST1, and the E75. The E75 is camping in C9. Interesting position for E75. Yeah, like guys, if you have a full team of heavy tanks, please don't be as stupid as their team here, because their team is special. I'm gonna be honest about that. VK tracks Jacafia here, and it's pretty much a game over for him. One more shot, and he's out of the game. The WZ-120 kills the VK, and that is pretty much game over. ST1 is getting focused down, so he's almost dead, and there's also this M103 that only has 1000 HP, so it's game over for this guy as well. Also, guys, I want to thank you all for being so supportive of my recent videos. Like, the support has been crazy, like 30 above likes. That's really, really awesome. I'm happy you guys are enjoying the replays that I'm giving you guys. And yeah, if you did enjoy this replay as well, guys, please leave a like. I do really appreciate that. But yeah, let's jump over to the after battle report. So here's the after battle report. You can see he got first mark on his object 430. So congrats with that. He got East Tanker, Fighter, Fire for Effect, Confederate, High Caliber, and Tanker Sniper. 9.1 key damage in total. 37 shots fired, 34 hits. He missed 3 times and he bounced 3 times. And with the 31 penetrating shots, he did 9,118 damage. That's a lot of damage there. And a really, really awesome game on Prokhorovka. He was really lucky that their enemy team was so stupid and I guess kind of pushed the 1-2 line. They didn't really push through it completely. I've seen people being able to push through the 1-2 line, but you gotta push that set. If you want to win the 1-2 line, you gotta push it. You cannot just stop in the middle of the way and then start backing off. If you do that, then you're gonna lose the battle. As simple as that. And he also made 18k profit from that game. Really an awesome game. Shows off how good the Object 430 is when the gun can keep on firing. The DPM on this tank is crazy. But in my opinion, if you want to get a good Russian medium tank, I would suggest you going for the Object 140, because that one has that one is pretty much the best in my opinion. Like if you actually get the Object 907, get that. But if you cannot get the Object 907, get the Object 140 instead, because the Object 140 is just crazy. The DPM is on the tank is also good. It's like 5.4 seconds real time or something like that. You can also get it down if you add food to the tank as well, or ventilation. But if you want to play the Object 430 or the T608 or the Object 140 correctly, you gotta have vertical stabilizer, gun rammer, and optics, and maybe food if you feel that you're not getting too much put on fire. But if you're getting too much put on fire, then add the fire extinguisher, because the food is kind of your own decision. Like if you feel like being lucky and not being put on fire much, then yeah, go for the food. But yeah, guys, if you did enjoy this replay, please leave a like. I would really, really appreciate that. And yeah, as usual, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.